Welcome back once again, you guys, to this Kilmarnock journey. This is FIFA 20 career mode, and this is 1920 gaming. And we're starting off today's episode by a look back at what happened in the last episode. So if you haven't seen that one yet, it is up on the channel now, and it is worth going to just check out what happened there before you see this one. So yeah, we're going to check out the past results, and as you can see also in this episode we have Motherwell. We have that is a huge game in itself, because they did actually beat us last time. We've got a huge game against Rangers, and then we finish it all off with a game against St Mirren, and then that will take us nicely into the next episode, which will obviously be January. So we've got these 3 games here today for the chairman to make his mind up on whether he is or he isn't going to invest in the squad. All we can do is do our best in them games and see what he's thinking come January. So the past results though were a 2-0 win at home that the chairman was there for against St Johnstone. We got a 3-0 win away at Livingston and a 3-1 away win at Ross County. All 3 of those wins had scorelines that flattered us. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Today I'm going to be hoping to put that right. I'm not going to do anything drastic as change systems or formations just yet, especially with the Rangers game to contend with as well. It's probably not the right time to be doing that. But yeah, we're going to hope for better performances and good results. Let's find out then. We got on. So before we do that, I just thought I'd drop this in here to refresh our memories of how we got on the first time that we played these guys. As you'll have just heard, I did mention that they did beat us, and unfortunately that was the case. It weren't all bad, as you can see. We did take an early lead against them, and we were just hoping to go on and get another victory, as we'd been collecting them up until that point. But that wasn't to be. A strike there almost goes in against us. We were really up against it after we scored against these. And I'm beginning now to notice that we're almost halfway through the season, and that is pretty much a pattern of what happens with us. There's the equaliser for them. We tend to take the lead in games. We play okay to get the lead majority of the time. But then when we do get it, our foot comes right off the gas majority of the time for some reason. I'm not sure what that is or why that is, but it does definitely seem to be the case. I've mentioned it now in a couple of episodes. The last one, I think, we took a lead and then we played really badly. And of course in the highlights there we take the lead and end up losing. So hopefully we can turn that around today and get revenge on these guys and walk away with 3 points. We really need to, especially with the chairman being here, but it hasn't been a great start at all. The first 10 minutes we've just done nothing but defend. Thankfully we have managed to keep the clean sheet still at the moment. I know we're only 10 minutes in, but that's talking about that is showing the kind of pressure we've been under. We might have a goalie with Lewis though, and we do have a goalie with Lewis. That is a great counter-attack. 10 minutes in, completely they were just peppering our goal. One shot after another. It was just non-stop. We were blocking them, keeper was tipping them around the post, they were having corners. It's actually one of their corners we managed to score off, and it's another breakaway goal for us again. When they've been on top, we've managed to pull out a counter, go up the other end, and against the run of play score. It's not the way we want to play, but at the moment it is most definitely the most effective way that we can play. And yeah, we, despite playing badly, like I just said, 1-0 up at the moment, and we will definitely take that, especially at home. And again, if we can get a result, even though we're playing badly, it shows the chairman that hopefully we made of the right stuff. We just need to invest in some quality and start controlling these games. It's really poor that we've got a stadium like this and we can't put on a good show at the moment. But it's coming. We've just got to be patient. And yeah, hopefully in the end you'll see that we'll get there. It's going to take a few seasons, but that is the fun of what we're doing. Like I said, I don't want to completely rip the guts out of the team and change it in the first season. because let's face it, in real life that wouldn't happen. So yeah, we're just still really in the point where we're assessing the team. I know what my best 11 is now. We've gave everyone a fair crack. Like I say, we're almost at January now, and it's going to be time to start making some decisions. That's beautiful little bit of play there and ball movement again. Can Brophy do something now? Unfortunately, no, he can't. But that's a nice little flick over the head there from O'Donnell to recycle this. Cameron there tried the back heel, didn't quite come off. But we seem to have rolled that early storm at the moment, and we are actually starting to just keep the ball a bit, which is what I want to see. But we've got to do it for much longer periods than we do normally. And we're just here, just being patient, just trying to find that ball through. They are quite deep at the moment, as you can see, and it's difficult because our players don't have the greatest of first touches. So when the box is swamped in white shirts like that, of course it's going to be difficult. We got Finley coming over here, and he does really well to block that cross. He seems to, I don't want to jinx him, but he seems to have settled at the moment since he's had this little run back in the team. It's mainly in big games that he seems to have his problems. He doesn't seem to be able to cope on the biggest stage, which moving forward is going to be an issue. Most definitely, because I'm hoping that once we get into Europe, we're going to be there on a regular basis. That's a great little touch from Brophy there. He was fouled but still kept it. Thomas here knocks it forward but couldn't quite get back on the end of it. And at the moment we're playing better than Motherwell, which is what I wanted, and I'll definitely take that. And of course, as we see, Celtic go 2-0 up there against Aberdeen, which is not great news for us. But yeah, in this one, we're playing a lot better than we did in the first half now. That goal seems to have settled us down. And as you could see there, until that misplaced pass, we are actually playing with a bit of confidence at the moment, which is good to see. So we carried on that in the first half, and we've got till half time with our lead, which is another good thing to see. When I say we've been playing well, we have done. I can't complain at the moment. It's been much better than the 3 games in the last episode. But we're still struggling to create chances, even when we've got as much of the ball as we've enjoyed in this one. So there's definitely still room for improvement, but we have improved on the last episode. So at the moment, I'll take that. It is a small step forward, and like I said, for some bizarre reason, we are managing, as you can see there, to just play out nicely with confidence. We're definitely going to need that in this episode, because these were difficult to play against last time. They did beat us last time, like I said. They handed us our first loss of the season, actually. I think it's our only loss still at the moment as well. And yeah, so this was going to be tough, and we were always going to be fired up for it. Mackenzie's done almost brilliantly there. The step overs was nice, but he just couldn't get past his man. I thought we might have had a chance when he got into that position. I do back him 1-against-1 with defenders, and definitely 1-against-1 with the keeper. But yeah, back to what I was saying, these did beat us last time, so I was desperately trying to get the win in this one, and at the moment we do have it. We're definitely going to need the confidence from this game to take through into that Rangers one, because that is going to be tough. I would go as far as to say at the moment that Rangers has been the hardest game that I've played, even though we've lost some. So we've played Celtic as well, but yeah, Rangers was definitely, for me personally, the most difficult game we've had so far. So yeah, it'd be nice to take momentum and confidence into that game, but we've still got a lot to do yet in this one. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. And we are right at the end of this game now, because nothing really has happened. We've controlled majority of the ball in this one and not being able to create all that much. So I'm glad that we got that goal when we did. Being wary of these, what they did to us last time, I wasn't willing to push too much to try and get another goal when we were winning. I just wanted to shut it out, and that's exactly what we've managed to achieve in this one. So yeah, overall happy with the performance, much better than the ones in the last episode, and again another 3 points at home as we roll into the Rangers game. So yeah, overall, like I say, happy. And then I walk into this news, which is bad management on my part. Didn't realise at all, even though I've looked at his contract, that Lyle had a release clause. Now, as you know, he's been in training for most of this season, and somebody has gone and snapped him up. I could go and stop it, obviously, and offer him a new contract right now, but I feel like that would be cheating. I should have noticed before that happened. So yeah, now Lyle is on his way out. And while that's happening, Karprovic is turning around to me and saying if he doesn't get more first team football, he's going to be on his way out as well. So yeah, things not going great in the old goalkeeping camp at the moment. Seem to be really up against it. We've got McCreaney here who wants to play in this game, and he probably will. And Lyle has indeed took their contract and gone. Yeah, McCreaney probably will play in this one, because I think that what I'm going to do for this game against Rangers is go back to the 4-3-3 formation, be really solid. It got us a point last time. We did that at home as well. So there's absolutely no shame in doing it away from home. It seems to me the most sensible thing to do. But before we get into all that and into the game, we're going to take the press conference, because obviously it's Rangers, so it'd be rude not to. And we only won the last game by 1 goal, so what do we think effect do we think that's going to have on this game? Well, to me, a win is a win, so that's exactly what I'm going to click on. And if we can beat Rangers 1-0 as well, I would most definitely take that right now. And given the standings of both us and Rangers, do you hope to get closer to the top spot? Well, obviously this game is one that could go either way. It was a draw last time, so I feel completely justified in saying that. And then European football is looking more and more likely as the season goes by. Basically, can we do it? Well, it is definitely our responsibility to try. We're obviously, I know it's cliche, taking each game as it comes, but that is exactly what we're doing at the moment. I want to get to that 60-point mark that I set myself as quickly as I possibly can. And it is off. We're on the way against Rangers away from home. Looking forward to this, absolutely. Looking forward to this? Absolutely not. I'm looking forward to the game. Yes, it's going to be a really difficult one, and not looking forward to it because it's going to be a really difficult one. As we can see right now already, Tavernier has absolutely just burnt power for pace. The ball into the back post, and we could very easily already have been 1-0 down. We have gone back to our 4-3-3, the default formation for kilie. We're going to just do exactly what we tried to do last time and stay in this game. There was a clear ball through there. We played it a little bit later than I saw it this time. But Brophy has gone and got it anyway, but could do nothing with it. Rangers have so much energy throughout this squad. They press so hard, so aggressively, and they don't seem to tire, is what I remember from the first game. I should probably have put highlights of the first game in there, but this one really needs no build-up. Yeah, we just got to try and stay in this one as long as we can, and if they do start to slow down at any point, it's that point we've got to punish them. We could do it straight away. Mackenzie there, it was a tight angle, he did what he could with it, I suppose, but in this type of game, it's them chances that we have definitely got to put away. I do feel like Rangers will definitely score today, there's almost no doubt about that. And this man here, Kent, is for me their most dangerous. There's a good ball played through there to Herrera, and this time they do get the shot away. And yeah, this is just going to be one hell of a tough game. They are enjoyable, these games, but yeah, they're really tough as well. Mackenzie's in again here, and surely now he's going to put it away. He doesn't know, he squares it to Brophy, who does go and put it away. And this time it's the complete opposite of what happened at our place. We take the lead, and it's now on Rangers to do something about it. Yeah, we've done really well actually in the first parts of this game. It's been end-to-end stuff. They've not completely battered us like they did at our place, and that is a really tidy finish from a really informed striker. And it's made by our danger man as well, Mackenzie. Them two have got a really good link up at the moment, and yeah, that's unexpected. Happy about it, but now we've got to go and try and defend it for as long as we possibly can, and at the same time try and get another one, because I do fully back Rangers to score against us. We do struggle to keep clean sheets these days, so it is going to be a struggle to get one here for definite. So we will need another goal. I really do believe that if we're to win this game. But yeah, we can't moan at the start. We've done really well, and we'll see how we get on for the rest of the game. Oh my god, the ball movement, the speed of it is absolutely ridiculous. We can get nowhere near them at the moment. The shot's blocked the rebound, and our keeper makes a brilliant save. Yeah, Rangers are really turning it on at the moment. Wait, what? Was he offside? He must have been offside. Finley at the moment, another one there. It's like I said in the last game, it's big games with him. He's made 2 or 3 mistakes already before he gives that ball away there. In big games, I have no trust in him whatsoever. Thankfully at the moment he's not cost us, and I'm thinking that maybe I'll change him for Bruce at the moment. There's a great ball on here for Burke, but Brophy couldn't play it. I saw it, he made the right decision. He did try to play it, but he didn't play it well enough, and Rangers come again. And it is so hard to live with them at the moment. Oh my god, that ball movement again. Jesus Christ, you just got to put your hands up to that one. Pure quality. The speed that they're moving the ball at in these little triangles that they're creating. It's so hard to get someone in front of them to try and make the block or an interception. It's 1-touch, 2-touch stuff, and bang. We got away with it the first time. We didn't get away with it this time. He wasn't offside either. just bends it away from the keeper. Left back does his best to get there, but there's no hope. It was a great strike, and they are playing some really, really beautiful stuff at the moment. I said it before this game, these were definitely the toughest team to play against, and that in this experience is something that definitely holds true. Again, it's been the hardest game that I've played in a while. It is literally just that they all seem to be so quick, so agile. They move the ball really, really quickly, really well. Everything's really precise. And when it comes off like their goal, it looks really good to watch. But it is bloody difficult to defend against. We've got in the way there, but again, they're on us straight away, win it back straight away. If he hadn't have laid that off there, we'd have given the free kick away. We are trying to be more aggressive and really get at them, but it's just really, really tough. They just continue to move the ball and move the ball and move the ball and move the ball, and we just cannot get near them. As we can see again here, another shot comes in. This time it's blocked. We've managed to actually play it out really nicely this time, and there could be a counter on here. The counter attack is definitely our best weapon. Burke was getting caught by Barisic, so he tried to turn back and had the ball took off him, and that could well be the last action of the first half. And that would prove to be the case, and it is 1-1 at half time as the second half's been got underway by us now. O'Donnell was a little bit lucky there to keep the ball. He ran straight into his defender, but we do keep it, and we could have been on for something there if we could have found Mackenzie. But to be 1-1 at half time against Rangers, I will definitely take that. If that was given before the game, I would have took that. It was obviously the final score the first time that we met at our place, but yeah, I feel like after what we went through and what we had to endure in the first half, that even to get a point here, I think we're probably going to need another goal again, and that could be really, really difficult to come by against these boys. That's a great ball from Thingo there to Mackenzie. Mackenzie spun away from his defender brilliantly here. Can we get Brophy in? No. The final ball let us down there. I think it was Power that got it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie spun his defender brilliantly, left him for dead, but he just couldn't find Brophy with the final ball. And again, situations like that, we've got to be more clinical with them against opposition like this, who, like I say, I do back them to get another one in this half. I hope they don't, but I do back them too. We were under so much pressure in that first half for large parts of the game, and it is hard to continuously endure that, and we do need to go and look for another goal, because if not, like I say, I think they would probably win this one. Finley there, I was talking a bit of smack about him in the first half, which he deserved, but he done brilliantly to step out and intercept that one there. Power almost got the ball to Mackenzie. He did well to recycle it, and we try and build again. We're having a little sustained spell of possession here, which is rare for us. I'm really enjoying this at the moment. Brophy there does well. Power does ride the tackle and keeps the ball, but again he couldn't get it through to Mackenzie. It comes back to him again, just drops it off into midfield, and if only Brophy could have got the shot away there, I would have backed him to score. That would have been nice. That's the longest spell of possession that we have had in this game. The ball here now comes out to Barisic again. Their fullbacks push so high, but they have got the speed to get back when they lose the ball as well. Burke's done well there. I did prefer him today to Thomas. I've gone with everyone that I trust more today, except for maybe giving Finley another chance. He had a really shaky first half, but like I said, he did do something well there at the beginning of the second, coming out to step out and get that. I am trying to make changes here. I actually remember that bit happening. I was working quicker than the game. Even though I've preferred Burke there, we're going with fresh legs at the moment and trying. Burke's had to put a lot of effort in defensively. So now we're going to try, like we did in the first game, to leave men up the pitch with Brophy, who we're going to get to stay central, and we're going to try and get them all to run in behind this defence, because they are pressing us high. It makes a lot of sense to try and go and do that. So that's what we're going to try and do now. We tried it in the first game and it opened the game up a little bit, because they do press constantly and so aggressively. If there is any drop off, then hopefully we can exploit it. I'm much more familiar with the players than I was in the very first game, so hopefully that'll help as well. But to do anything, we need to get this ball away from our half. The keeper made another brilliant save there. This time they make a decoy run to look like they're going to play short, but they didn't. Is there another shot coming in here? There could be, because it's taking us a while to get around to him, but thankfully he blasted it wide, and now we can get our foot on the ball and try and do something ourselves, and just try and give the defence a break for a minute. Really, like I say, we've been under pressure the whole time in this game pretty much, and I expected nothing less against these. They're making their changes now, or one of them at least, and we got the ball here with power. It's played really nicely through to Brophy, who just couldn't muscle his defender off. I think I did back him to beat him now, but he didn't, unfortunately. And now Rangers can come again. The fullbacks are already really high up. Oh, this time it's our field, sorry. He's starting, if you look at his stamina, he's starting to tire now. They all are. Tavernier now, who was absolutely powering forward in the first half, he's running out of legs as well. Hopefully this can play into our advantage. We have got men left up the pitch now, and you can see there Rangers have got next to nobody back. I swear he wanted to pass that ball back there, but he couldn't because we've left our men up. And who's got it now? Kent's got it again. Kent's got absolutely nothing left in the tank either, and he's actually coming off now. So in this final 10 minutes, can we sneak a goal and beat Rangers on their own patch? I have absolutely no bother if it's a counter-attack goal in this one. I would definitely take it. I would almost take a point at this point, but I still think Rangers may get another one. That's just the respect that I have for them. That's another foul, isn't it, surely? It is another foul, but yeah, that's the respect I've got for them in terms of them being twice our toughest opponents in the league at the moment. Nice turn here from Dicker on the edge of the box. He's beat his man brilliantly there. Oh, and there as well. Slide one across the box now, come on. He wanted that extra touch. That could quite easily have been a penalty there as well. I have seen them given on FIFA for tackles like that. And we're playing the ball now. We've moved it through the centre out on the left, but that's a really loose touch, and that could be really bad news for us as well. We only have 5 minutes left. Is it naive maybe to go for another goal at this point? I don't know. But what we can't do now is concede. If we concede now, we've lost. It's as simple as that. That's a good little ball there over the top of the press to Hendry. He's just got to replay that. No, he waited too long to play that to Brophy. Oh no. Jones has just come on. He's full of life. Oh, we've got a little bit of a header away. Glancing one. The rebound's come out. And it's hit away. Whoever got their head on that ball, then we'll see in the replay. It was such a weak header away. We won't see in the replay, but it looked like it was Finley again. I didn't want to say without checking, but obviously I skipped the replay. I'm pretty sure that was Finley, and if it was, that's his 6th or 7th mistake in this match. I think if we do get any investment, it is going to have to be defenders. I think that might be the game as well. I thought it was a free kick for a second. That is the game. And in the very, very last minutes, we throw away what would have been a well-earned point. Oh boy, really deflated with that one. I feel like we played better against them than we did in the first game, but to come away with nothing there, that feels tough in the manner that it happened. But we've got to put all that behind us now, because we are going straight into the St Mirren game. And this, of course, is going to be the last game and action of the episode. We're on a frosty pitch today. Hope that doesn't work against us. First time in a long time we've played on one of these. But yeah, still feeling the sting of that loss against Rangers in the dying minutes. It's really took a bit of wind out of the sails, but we've got to just push that to the back of the mind now and try and get on with this game. We didn't play badly against Rangers, and we did play well against Motherwell. So yeah, optimistic in that sense, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, let's just see what happens. For some reason it seems like the capture card was playing up a bit in this game. I noticed it a bit in the Rangers game as well. But hopefully it'll at least hold out until the end of the game. That's gotta be, I was gonna say, a ball over the top, but it was cut out anyway. And yeah, we'll see how we get on in this one against St Mirren. McAllister here has also burnt power, just like Tavernier was doing. There's a ball coming to the middle, and thankfully there was nothing really on the header, and it just went comfortably straight into the keeper, and we bring that ball away. So after the Rangers game, I came into this one with the thoughts of, let's get an early goal, let's get that positivity going again. We're half an hour in, we've played terrible. Cameron's got yet another injury, but we are breaking through here with Thomas. Just keep knocking that ball ahead of you, mate, and bang, there we go. 1-0 against the runner play completely once again. Just like the last episode's games, we've done absolutely nothing up until that point. Again, we've got an injury to Cameron. I'm pretty sure he picked one up in one of the earlier games as well. No thought of placing that one from Thomas. He's just lashed it into the near post. Keeper was beaten with just the sheer power of the shot there, I think. It's yet another counter-attacking goal. That seems to be the way we're getting them at the moment. But I'll get them and take them any way that we can. And maybe now we can get that positivity going. Now we've gone 1-0 up. And completely forget about that Rangers game. Finley, again, has made a couple of mistakes in this game. And yeah, the future for him, I don't think it's at kilie. I just don't. He may last till the end of the season. Oh my god, we could be through here again with Mackenzie. I'm backing him here, I'm backing him. No, he's took too long this time. It's a great recovery tackle, to be fair. Really good. That probably used the snow and the ice on the pitch there to help him with his slide tackle. But yeah, we should really have scored, but take nothing away from that tackle. It was absolutely a thing of beauty, and McAllister brings it away for St Mirren again. So actually, it's been a turnaround to what normally happens. We get the first goal in the game, and then instead of us having to hold our shape and playing badly, just trying to sit in, we've done a lot better since we have scored. We've had more looks at goal. The second half is underway, as you can see, and we've had to make a change. We've had to bring Cameron off. He didn't lose his injury logo this time. So what we've done, we've put Thomas, since he scored the goal. He's gone up with Brophy, and we've brought Burke on the right wing. So that's a change that we made at half time. And I said we was playing well and getting decent looks, and as soon as I say that, we end up on the defensive again. Yeah, but we haven't been bad. The first half an hour was terrible. The goal seems to have settled us down after that disappointment in the last game, and we started quite well in the second half after finishing the first half quite strong. But at the moment, as we get towards the hour mark, that seems to be something that's changing, and the ball is starting to find its way towards our penalty box a lot more. We need to stop that now. We need to just have a bout of possession, kill their momentum off again, and try and regain control of the game once again. And in the last 10 minutes we've absolutely managed to do that. We've had a lot of the ball. We've took St Mirren's momentum, completely killed it. We've kept it round the back a bit, as you're seeing here, just to, like I say, kill the momentum off. That's a great little ball there on the outside. It just put inside the defender. That's a good ball from O'Donnell as well. Dick has done well there. This is exactly what we want to be doing, just pinning them in, waiting for a chance to come. Just being really patient. We've played that nicely through to Brophy there. Burke's made the run. That's a great ball to Power, and that is 2-0. And that is one of the best goals for my taste. The way that I like to knock it about. Team goals, that is one of the best that we've scored in this career mode so far. It was just patience. We built up really slowly, just waited for a gap. One finally comes, and it's not the greatest of finishes from Power, but I love that goal. I like that one. There was a hell of a lot of passes. We was patient getting the ball forward. We was patient around the final third, and we finally found the gap. Power found the finish, and if we continue to play like that for the remainder of this game, you would have to think now that we've got the points, and Mackenzie could just put the cherry on top of the cake here. But again, he's blocked off. I'm going to have to start shooting maybe with his other foot, because it seems like defenders are working that pass to the far post kind of finish out now. But with 10 minutes to go here, we can relax now, enjoy the rest of this game hopefully, and yeah, just walk away with the points again. We could be in for another one here. Brophy's making that little diagonal run again across his defender. He's done well. He's rolled the tackle there really well. Burke's got it now. This is just what we need to do now. Just keep the ball in this third of the pitch and we'll be fine. O'Donnell though this time has lost out there. That's a good little ball forward from them again, and this is not looking good here. They've got a lot of men forward. They're running late into the box. We shepherded him out well there though with Wilson. It was him that made the mistake, sorry. Finley's not playing in this game. Yeah, it was him that made the mistake in the first half. That's my bad. And what the hell has just happened there? It switched me to O'Donnell. It delayed him reacting to the ball. I think he even ends up running the other way, because that's what I was doing with the guy I was controlling in the first instance. And now you see it. Turns his back to goal, well, to the action, sorry, and just like that it is now 2-1, and we've still got a bit of work to do in this one now. That's great play there from Burke. He's took 2 defenders out of the game. Why am I not going to the corner at this point? He runs straight into the keeper. He didn't shoot, he didn't pass. Yeah, that was naive on my part. We should have just kept it right here where it is now in the corner, and just saw, well, we've just got to see it out. Oh, Brophy there, could have had another one. The momentum has shifted in this one. My confidence seems a bit shot in us at the moment. They're coming again now. Abika's got it. Oh, how's he got in front there? No, just go out of play. It hasn't gone out of play. You can just about see it there with the frost on the pitch. We had that one clear this time, but there's no one to receive it, so it comes straight back again. That's a good block, and no, we're over the 3 minutes. Good block on the first shot. There's a deflection. I'm sure there's a deflection in there. The striker reacts first. What actually did happen here? There's the shot. There's a great block. He can't get up quick enough. There's another striker on hand to just smash it in. And in the last 5 minutes of the last 2 games, we have thrown away 4 points. Absolutely distraught, fuming with that one. It is the end of the episode though, guys. If you did enjoy the episode, please do hit that like and subscribe. It does help a lot. Oh, that's a tough one to take, guys. I know I've got to go and sleep on it as well, because I played these after work. And yeah, I will see you all for the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.